Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any uploads, and let's get right into this video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I got this glowing, healthy looking skin. This is my spring AM skincare routine, and I'm going to show you guys each product I use and why to get this spring glowy look. If you're interested, stay tuned and let's go ahead and get into the first product. So we're going to start with cleansing the skin, and this is the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I just did a review on this one, so if you want a full review on this cleanser, you can check that video out. I'll link it below, but this is for normal to oily skin. They do have one in a white bottle that is for dry skin. So I just go ahead and massage it really nicely into the hands, and then I add water. Sometimes when I know it's going to be cold, it's like, I like this cleanser a lot because it does cleanse the skin. It has a nice gentle lather and it's very soft. And I like using this cleanser during the day because it's very lightweight. There are no actives. If I'm going to use a cleanser with actives, I would use it at night. Like if I'm using a salicylic acid cleanser or something like that, I would definitely like to use that more so at night. And then just use a gentle like daily cleanser during my morning routine. Let's rinse. Okay, skin is nice and cleansed. With that particular cleanser, you really want to make sure you've rinsed really good because it is thick. And I have rinsed my skin before. I thought it was off and it wasn't. I can still kind of feel it. So just make sure you're rinsing it very well. The next step in my routine is a toner. This is the Burst Weekend Glow Brightening Solution. It has 4-acid complex plus bearberry extract. This is AHA. It's a lightweight exfoliant, so I love using that. It says for brightening toner, I target dark spots, post-acne spots with 4 exfoliating AHAs, even skin tone with bearberry, and refine the look of pores with witch hazel. This is for dullness, aging skin, and problem skin. I shake it up really good. And I like to go from the container to my hand to my face. I do not like to use cotton pads. I feel like using a cotton pad, I have to soak it, and that's using more of my product. And I am applying it on the skin. I don't feel like I'm getting all the product. I feel like most of it has soaked up into the cotton pad, which is why I like to use it from my hand to my face. Pump, so I just pump it into my hands like that. And like I said, this is a very, it's a very light toner. And also I only use this if I'm not going to be in the sun. Like if I'm not going to be sitting out at a baseball game or just being out doing things that would cause me to be outside in the sun, like for hours. Because in AHA, your skin will be a little bit more sensitive to the sun. Yes, using a sunscreen does help, but also your skin is just a little bit more sensitive to the sun when you're using a lot of actives. So I just want to make sure that I don't harm my skin, because doing our skincare routine, we're trying to prevent and protect our skin. So it feels really good. It gives you a nice glow, if you can see that. So after that exfoliant, after I feel like my pores are a little bit open, I go in with the Niacinamide Serum. This is by Naturium. This is the Niacinamide Serum 12% plus Zinc 2%. This also has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. I take about 2 to 3 pumps of this and then massage into the skin. This feels so good to the skin, you guys. If you are not using a niacinamide, you definitely want to implement that in your routine. It helps brighten the skin, soothe the skin, and replenish. I talk about niacinamide on my channel all the time, so you probably see me say that over and over again, but it's just a really good ingredient in skincare products, especially when you use it correctly. Of course, going down to the neck with your serum. So that's how we're looking now. So we cleansed, we toned, we used our treatment serum. Now we're gonna go in with a glow skin serum. So before we do that, I'll go in with the Tatcha. This is the Kissu lip mask. I'm sure you guys have seen this because everybody has been talking about that. This is a Japanese peach lip jelly is what they call it, and the texture and the look of it looks just like a jelly. They give you a little spatula that comes with it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and place on my lips because I wanna finish up my routine, but my lips need to be a little bit hydrated before we finish. This is so good, you guys. I've been wanting to get my hands on this for so long. I finally did, and I'm glad I did because it's really good. It doesn't really smell like anything either. When I first started using that lip mask, I'm like, oh yeah, it looks like it smells like some type of flower, but it really doesn't smell like anything. So the next thing we're gonna go in with is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. As you can tell, I'm using a lot of serums. Well, not a lot of serums, but 2 serums in my routine, just because in the warmer months, I like to use more serums on my skin because I feel like it just gives my skin a nice glow. It's not thick on my skin. It soaks into the skin nicely. In the warmer months, we don't really need a lot of thick, creamy products because our skin is producing the oil it needs to produce, you know, throughout the day, and you don't want to overdo that. You don't want to overuse your creams, thick creams, for that matter, and all of that. So I just want to make sure that I use lightweight products throughout my skincare routine during the warmer months because my skin can breathe, but it still looks healthy. It still looks kept. It still looks like I take care of my skin, but I want to make sure that my skin feels very lightweight. My skin doesn't have too much going on during the day, especially if I do a full skincare routine and then do makeup. I don't want my skin to feel suffocated. I want it to feel like it still can breathe. So this is, again, the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. If you guys have not tried this yet, y'all need to try it. It's so good. Everything else that's in here, I will link it below. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I want to say, but I don't want to be, you know, steer y'all wrong. I use about 2 pumps of that. And then just look how pretty the texture is, right? It looks like it's oily, but it's not because it's like an oil serum. It's a great mix. That's why you have to shake it up. I just love how that texture looks, and then placing it on the skin is just, oh my gosh. This is such a great serum just in your skincare routine, especially if you were gonna do makeup during the day, like a no makeup look, because it gives you a nice glow. You can do your concealer, your mascara, and your lip balm and keep it moving. And this is just such a pretty consistency on the skin. I love this glow serum. Help brighten the complexion of the skin. You have blemishes, hyperpigmentation. This is gonna help with that over time. You can do this twice a day, so you can use this also in your nighttime skincare routine, but I use it mostly in my daytime skincare routine. You just have to use products that work for you, whichever time of day. If it's both, you know, AM and PM, go ahead and use it. If it's just at night or in the morning, just gotta do what works for you. You guys, skincare is personal. So whatever skincare products you use and how you use them and it works for your skin is totally fine. I don't think there's an absolutely wrong way or right way, but whatever works for you and works for your skin, do that. So now that we have our skin glowing and, oh gosh, it's so pretty. And it doesn't feel oily, you guys. I like to put my product on the back of my hands too. It doesn't feel oily, even though it may look like my skin is oily. It's not. It's a nice, moisturizing, hydrating feeling. And I love that, especially before I go in with my moisturizer and sunscreen. I love that it's already giving me this glow. It's penetrating the skin with moisture before I even apply my moisturizer and SPF. And I just love the way that it looks. I love the way my skin looks. It just looks really pretty. It looks healthy. It looks like I'm taking care of my skin. And I just love the appearance of this product on my skin. It's just beautiful. I have a full video on that product as well. If you guys want to check it out, I will link it below also. Before we place the last product, I like to go in with an eye balm. Now this is Smooth Landing Advanced Retinoid Eye Balm. This is supposed to be used at night, but you guys, I mean, I use it, like I said, I use it during the day because I have dark circles and I just feel like I need something that is going to really like brighten that area up for me. feel like I'm coming down with something, but it's my allergies, you guys. They have been killing me this start of spring, like goodness. Okay, so we're almost done. Next, we're gonna go in with a moisturizer and SPF. This is Naturium Do Glow SPF 50 Invisible Sunscreen. You guys, I know I did a video on this and I was telling you that I was scared to use it because chemical sunscreens sometimes, most of the times, aggravate my skin. It gives me like this creepy crawly feeling. I don't know why, but I used this for the first time. I was fine with it. Later on that day, my skin started feeling a little bit crawly to where I wanted to wash my face off. I couldn't wait to wash my face off. And then I waited like weeks, maybe even a month, until I picked it up again. Something was like, try it again. I tried it again, and once I tried it again, it just didn't feel like it felt before. And I know I'm not crazy because I've used other chemical sunscreens that have irritated my skin in the way of making it feel crawly, not like irritated it as broke me out, but just had that really crawly feeling. I just couldn't do it. This one is really good. It's been all the rave. It's always sold out. I did a review on it. It was great, applied great. But afterwards I used it and it just didn't do what I wanted it to do as far as keep my skin comfortable, because it was like really making me itch. But yeah, I don't know. Ever since I stopped and went back to it, it's just, my skin feels great. I don't know. I really don't know what it is, but I use about this much. And I just go in and apply with sunscreen. I don't think you can overdo it, especially when it's an invisible sunscreen, when it soaks right into the skin. You really can't overdo it, because we need sunscreen in our routine. You guys already know why. Protecting our skin and fine lines and wrinkles and all that jazz. So be generous with your sunscreen. You can reapply your sunscreen throughout the day. I do not, for my own personal reasons. This is what our skin is looking like now. After we applied all products, I use 6 products in my routine for spring. That rhymed. Make sure you are putting your sunscreen on the back of your hands, you guys. I say this all the time. When you are driving, the sun hits the back of your hands, especially if you're in the car a lot. I'm in the car a lot. I'm always taking the kids somewhere, picking them up from school, and I notice little dark spots on my hands. I'm like, okay, I have to get back into using my sunscreen. So make sure you guys are using this on your hands. You can use this on your body as well. But that is it. This is my spring AM skincare routine. I do a little bit of something different at night. I'll share that with you guys in another video. I will link all products below for you guys to try and pick up. If you have tried any, let me know how they work for you. If any of these are in your spring AM skincare routine. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.